we're here because, well, we're horror geeks, and we want to give you a bunch of rules so you can survive a horror movie, right?
Right.
Anyway, while she's busy doing some weird dance, here's one of the most famous horror geeks of all with the first 3 rules.
Jesus Christ, you don't know the rules?
Have an aneurysm, why don't you?
There are certain rules that one must abide by in order to successfully survive a horror movie. For instance, number 1, you can never have sex. Big no-no! Big no!
I'm a dead man.
Sex equals death, okay? Number 2, you can never drink or do drugs. No, the sin factor. It says sin, it's an extension of number 1. And number 3, never, ever, ever, under any circumstances say, I'll be right back. Because you won't be back.
I'm getting another beer. You want one?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be right back.
You see, you push the laws and you end up dead. Okay, I'll see you in the kitchen with a knife.
Rule number 4, never assume the killer's dead.
In those moments when you're not sure the undead are really dead, don't get all stingy with your bullets. I mean, one more clean shot to the head. And this lady could have avoided becoming a human Happy Meal. Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Like I said, never assume the killer's dead. Why? Well, the killer always comes back for one last scare. Anyway, rule number 6.
Never ask hello or who's there because it'll be the killer.
Who's there? Who's there? I'm calling the police.
You should never say who's there. Don't you watch scary movies? It's a death wish. You might as well just come out here to investigate a strange noise or something.
Rule number 7. If nobody knows who the killer is, then...
Everybody's a suspect!
And the main suspect is most likely not the killer because...
Cause he's probably dead. His body will come popping up in the last reel somewhere. Eyes gouged out, fingers cut off, teeth knocked out.
Never use bad or explicit language. The only person that can get away with doing it is the heroine, and generally, that's at the end, like...
Now why don't you just fucking die?
It hurts, doesn't it? It's because you're in my world now, bitch.
I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back. Wait here.
Okay. Another important rule is if someone says wait right here, you should probably do it. Because if you go around looking for something, picking flowers, you're gonna get killed. So wait right here. He'll be back.
Stay here.
No, don't!
Unless you're 125% sure that there's an escape route, do not go into the frickin' attic or basement. Jeez Louise, people. For Sydney's sake.
They're all the same. Some stupid killer stalking some big-breasted girl who can't act, who's always running up the stairs when she should be going out the front door. It's insulting.
Think about it. How often do people get trapped because of a locked window or stuff in front of it, or those stinking doors too small, or there's a cat flap that you can't fit through because your breasts are too big?
If you have a phone and you have a killer running after you, don't try using it. Because most likely, your phone's gonna be dead, you won't have service, and if you stop and try to be like, oh no, I gotta call my mom, there's a killer running after me, you're gonna sit here typing 15 numbers, you won't get the right one, he'll come up behind you and kill you. Don't use a phone.
This is Riverton 911. Please hold. All our circuits are busy. We will get to your call as soon as we can.
Oh, what color minute?
If you're a chick like me, and let's face it, I'm pretty damn hot, you should probably not be running with high heels on, or high heels at all. See this grass? Your heels can sink into this very easily, and if you're trying to run away from a killer, let's face it, you're gonna sink in, get stuck, and get your ass beaten. So take off your high heels.
there's a killer on the loose, or there's a chance of there being a killer on the loose, avoid taking showers, especially if you're a woman. Show very little skin. And never, ever, ever take a shower by yourself. On second thought, don't take a shower with somebody else, because that's just awkward! And third thought, just avoid bathrooms in general. They're death traps. I mean, haven't you ever seen Zombieland?
When you're at your most vulnerable, somehow they could just smell it.
Can't a guy take a dubber in peace?
Don't let them catch you with your pants down.
Alright, if you see someone in a mask, don't assume it's your friend trying to play a trick on you. It's most likely the killer, so you should probably take him down and then get the hell out of there.
Oh, you want to play psycho killer? Can I be the helpless victim? Okay, let's see. No, please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel. Cut, Casper. That's a wrap. Randy, what the hell are you doing?
Remember this rule. Don't try to be a hero. Unless you're dying or you seriously love the person. Which in this case I don't. So I'm gonna walk away. Have fun.
No, it had to be a clown, and it had to be Wichita for me to finally understand that some rules are made to be broken. Time to nut up or shut up.
Never, ever listen to an adult who says that it's gonna be okay.
It's going to be all right. It's going to be fine.
No,
Listen.
it's not.
Unless, number one, it's proven that the killer is indeed dead, and number two, the killer was proven not to be superhuman, which in many successful franchises does not happen.
Let me make things clear. Michael Myers is dead. D-E-A-D.
Turns out it actually was Tommy. Anywho, these are only a few of the many rules in horror films. You'd be right there?
I'll be fine.
And so, I mean, we found these to be the most important, so just follow these ones and you should survive.
Just
hopefully.
remember, we all go a little mad sometimes.